Hi, I'm Jeff Burton. Let's write some songs together. I'm going to try throughout these series of videos not to get too musically technical with you and keep it very practical, but there are some things I think that a musician really needs to know. Let's talk about the key of C and the scale in the key of C. It's written out here for you below, I hope, by the time I get this done. And that scale is the notes that you can use, the 8 notes you can use, the octave of notes that you can use in the key of C. Now, if I play my ukulele, but what I say here serves equally well on guitar or piano or whatever. So in the key of C, I can make some chords. And I can make a chord based on every single note of the key of C. There's a C chord, there's an E chord, I can't think of what it is, there it is, and so it goes. Now what I'd like to do is to show you that of those 8 possible chords, there are 3 that are fundamentally important. There's the C chord. In the key of C, using those 8 notes, the C chord is our sort of basis. It's what's called the tonic chord. Usually, songs begin there and end there, although for everything I'm going to say, there are going to be exceptions to this rule. C. The 4th note along that scale is F. There's an F chord. Very important chord. And the 5th note is the G. And on the G chord, you've got this. Now, that 5th chord is called the dominant chord. And usually in songs, it is replaced by another flavour of the 5th chord, not the G major, but instead the G7. Now, with those 3 chords, C, F, and G7, you have what is the basis of millions of songs. The number 1 chord, the number 4 chord, and the number 5 chord are the fundamental basics of so much music. Many people have almost built their careers out of using just those 3 chords in songs. Now, rhythm. Let's keep it really simple and start with probably the most basic rhythm of all, 4/4. What that basically means is every time we do a downstroke, there's one with a thumb, I tend to use the backs of my fingernails. Every time we do a downstroke, we count 1. And when we get to 4, we start again. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every group of 4 is a bar of music. And you see it on pieces of music, the little lines in between those lines is 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, to make it interesting, of course, we put upstrokes in between, and so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Often people use those upstrokes and talk about them as the and in between the numbers. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that gives us our 4/4 rhythm. It can be slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or it can be quite fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the basis of our rhythm. Now, putting all that together, our chords, our 1, 4 and our 5, and our rhythm, 4/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can create the basic platform for a song simply by suggesting a chord pattern that goes over the top of that rhythm. I'm going to choose, for simplicity's sake, 8 bars of music. That's 8 counts of 4. I'm going to do 2 bars of C, 2 bars of F, 2 bars of C, one bar of G7 and the final bar of C. And it will sound like this. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that will be the verse of our song. Now, I just chose that at random following a couple of very simple rules. Remember I said most songs start on the C and will finish on the C, have the last bar on the C. But other than that, everything's up for grabs. You can experiment on your own and try to put different chords in those 8 bars and see how they work out. But just use your 1, 4 and your 5. That's really all you need at this point. I'm afraid I'm going to let you practice that and get that right. And in the next lesson, we'll start talking about how we're going to add a melody over the top.